Let's play a game, shall we?
Howdy there, welcome to Jill of the Jungle, a real classic. It keeps wanting to play itself, my bad. Anyway, I figured I'd go with something a little different this time and play something a little more old school, you know what I mean? And why not? And of course, there's the first gym. That's your first miniature challenge right here. But this is back in the MS-DOS days. For those of you who don't know, Jill of the Jungle was, I believe, EGA or VGA, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I do remember that it was considered quite a technical marvel back in its day. That's all I know. Yeah, here's some info on that. And of course, you went around, you're collecting apples and all that good crap. Some of them will give you tips. See, you can press F1 at any time to get help. And of course, you jump. And of course, it's one of those arcadey style games where you're still competing for a high score. Yeah, you know, one of those dinosaur type games. Okay, if I can just get my jumping up to snuff. It was quite good for its time, and it actually poked fun at a lot of the other video game heroes. It's kind of weird that those apples are there. It's because it's from another level that sort of segues into this, not really. You could just sort of see the levels from each other because you could go into that other level and sort of see, you could sort of see from the edge of that. So, you know, you could say that was crap, come on, you stupid frog. They're always the most annoying, those stupid frogs. Because these blades only go forward. You get a throwing star of sorts that you can use to angle downward, but these blades are impossible to hit the frogs with. Unless, of course, they happen to fall one block above you. Which is pretty much luck-based. Oh boy. Didn't want to risk getting hit by that flaming bird. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I thought that those were moths. I don't know why. Maybe because of how colorful they are. And the fact that it kind of looks like their wings are made of cloth or something. So I thought moth. Because they don't look like birds. Then again, it is very pixelated, so those are other saves that I made. Let's see, MJ LP. I'm only doing this because this is quite difficult right here. Oh, and I did it on my first try. I didn't even need to save. Shows what I know, doesn't it? But hey, that is pretty tricky to pull off. You gotta be pixel perfect to get that. Trust me. I'm not kidding. What's the point of those two? And then for no reason there's a gate just blocking that. I don't know why that happens, but I don't know if that's some kind of Easter egg or what. But yeah, a bridge forms so you can't go back under there again. Oh well. User Washington, yet another computer game hero has fallen victim to an immense unstoppable force known as Epic. The young superhero B. Blaze yesterday announced his retirement at age 13. I just can't compete with these cool epic heroes, said Blaze. But now that I'm retired, I have more time to play with my slide rule. Jill declined to comment. Yeah, it makes fun of other video game heroes. I think it makes fun of Duke Nukem and Mario too. At some point. Remember to save your game. Already did. Yeah, it's funny because people complain about tutorials. And even back then they had tutorials. You do not want to mess with that beehive because once it spawns bees, they persist. They randomly go away on their own, but until then, they just damage you ongoingly. Crap, come on. They keep continuously spawning in bees. Not the bees! Until you destroy the hive, of course. Thankfully, they don't move very fast. They just disappear on their own. But still, it is quite an annoyance having to deal with those stupid beehives. Take it from someone who's played this game much too often in his youth. And it can be very hard to aim, too. Those bees have been very patient. I'm surprised they're even coming out. Dang it. And neither one... Okay, one of them hit it, so... Hooray for that! Oh, this is a death trap right there. If one of them hits you, you die instantly. I don't know if that's true for all of them or just specific ones, but I do know that I have died many times to those stupid things. There we go. Thankfully, they fall down right before you hit them, so if you kept on moving forward, you'd probably get hit by it, but thankfully... What the... I just went through that ant and nothing happened. That's kind of weird. Okay, I can't tell if the game is bugging out or not, if that was supposed to happen. You know what? The lava can also insta-kill you, or, you know, the boiling tomato sauce, because that's what it looks like. It's funny how many video games have lava that doesn't really look like lava. Including this. Resident Evil lava looks really good, especially the GameCube version. And, you know, all the ones that are based off of it. That had really good looking lava, but a lot of games just, especially in this era, have really awkward looking lava that just looks like it's made of tomato sauce or something. Yeah, I don't get it either. And of course, you get this jumping power that you can exploit. It's funny because they just give it to you, but it's kind of on you if you want to go back and actually make use of it in the earlier part of it. I guess the reward is that you actually went back and thought, hey, I better use this. I could actually use this. And of course, apples restore your health and they give you points. So there's that. Okay, ant, turn around because I can't really kill you. Or I probably can, but it would be very difficult. I'd have to wait for him to come back here and then, you know, nail him perfectly. Why in the hell would I be dedicated enough to do that? That flaming bird, on the other hand, is pretty easy to kill. I know I can kill those ants. There is a way. When I was a kid, I did it. So I know it's definitely possible. You gotta, like, do like that. You gotta let the knife slide down and kill them. Yeah, why not? I may as well kill the other one too, right? Stupid ants! That's what you get, you miserable ants. That's what you get for getting in my way. Also, do I have a shield? That was weird. I don't remember having a shield. He said something that just happened. Yeah! Yeah, that was another thing that was kind of funny about this game back in the day, how it had vocal clips. Italy today, world-renowned Mario, here we go, resigned from his position as superhero at age 72. This is the latest events in an unprecedented chain of events caused by Jill's incredible popularity. Yeah, they were taking a lot of pot shots at other games because they thought they were just the baddest around. We just don't stand a chance against her, so we are giving it up, said Mario. We are not cool enough. And yet, there are still Mario games being made, and there are no Jill the Jungle games being made, so who won in the end, Jill? Not you, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Jill enters the hut. Oh great, there's a snake. Ouch. That hurt. My pride. Also my face. Okay, come on. And I still managed to get hurt. I waited for it, and then I still managed to get hurt because you gotta wait until the flame is completely dead, otherwise it'll still hurt you the same amount. Oh boy. I actually managed to get away from it that time. You can hurt the snake, but it just makes the snake smaller. It's like a reverse snake game. I guess that's what it was a reference to. Because that old school snake game where you get bigger. Hello, Krabby. Giant enemy crabs hit the weak spot for massive damage. And if your knife can't get to you fast enough, it just droops down. You gotta grab it. It's kind of a hassle. I remember when I was a kid, I tried to get on the other side of that for no reason. Because once you get to a certain spot, that just closes. It just shuts itself off. It's a point of no return. You can't backtrack. No backtracking in here is allowed. Also, there were Pac-Man ghosts for some reason. Also, if they're blue, shouldn't you kill them instead of the other way around? Seems kind of weird. The Pac-Man ghosts are blue usually when you can hurt them. Yeah, this was a labyrinth right there. You had to go all the way around. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, you gotta go all the way around like that. It is kind of weird, isn't it? And watch this. And then, of course, once you go over here, watch what happens to that. Goes down. Okay, there we go. That's what I was hoping would happen. Yeah, also, balls like to fall. Balls like to drop. I just wanted to make the reference even more obvious. Oh, crap. My knife is drooping down. Come on, get back in the action. I'll throw as many knives as it takes. Too bad I can't stop time, otherwise it would be perfect. I think I do a pretty good impression of Patrick Seitz's Dio. Well, part 3 Dio. The preview that we saw in the conference, since obviously the actual dub didn't get that far yet. Oh boy. More balls are dropping. But then again, what else is new in this stupid game? That snake is feeling pretty inadequate, isn't he? Oh boy. That ball almost got me, but I was too smart for it, wasn't I? Take that. This game is on the easier side. And not just because this is the first one. Of course, you only need 2 gems to proceed, but you can get all 3 of them and then you get a secret. So, of course, I'm going to do that. I mean, why wouldn't I? Can you think of a reason for me not to? Because I can't. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. You get a spinning blade, like a throwing star. I'm going to call it a throwing star. I don't know why. It's like... I don't know. It's like that spinning blade on a chain that one enemy in Castlevania had. You know what I'm talking about. Much easier to kill enemies this way, because they don't have to be on the same level as you. It has an arc to it. And this is one of the few games where having an arc actually makes it easier to hit things with, because you can't just aim up and down. So having an arc on a platformer really helps a lot. These are the best kind of weapons to have in a platformer. The ones that can actually downward spiral, so you can actually hit enemies that are right next to you. Or, you know, beneath you, that are at ground level. Now is a good time to save. Up, I must obey. Look at that. They're watching you. Wow, it's all cockeyed. Crazy. Go up. Go up. I love how it's red, just to sort of make it seem like it's more urgent. Go up! Like the first one's like, go up. And then this one's more urgent, so it's like, go up! I'll go up, alright. Yeah, you can turn into them. You can transform into thine enemy. You must know thine enemy to know thyself. Or something. You can also shoot fireballs. So you're actually better than the real deal. Jill may not be the real artifact, but that's because she's better. The real artifact can't compare to this, son. Also, remember when I said on the first level, okay, now I'm turning on sticky keys. I didn't mean for that to happen. That's what happens when a game like this requires you to rapidly press shift. Okay, shut up. Okay. Remember what I said in the first level that they're kind of connected, so you can see into the other level with this. Look at that. But what's the point of that epic beam even being there? I destroyed it already. I got it already. Also, this is the same Epic Games that would later be known for the Unreal Engine. Yeah, those kind. Yeah, back in the day, they made Jill the Jungle. This was probably one of their big hits back then. So yeah, like I said, you can progress like this. You could, but I'm not gonna. Because here's the tip. If you go here, if you go through all of them, then you're set. Tricky. Oh, so tricky. You just have to go through the middle one. Don't go for the higher one, otherwise you'll overshoot it. Pro tip. Now let's see. Also, there is a way to exploit the game somewhat, because to get one of the keys, you would otherwise have to go back through the locked door, but if you just jump across these steps, it never goes down. So you can spare yourself a key. I can end this level with an extra key in hand, just because I feel like it. In fact, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to end this level with an extra key just because I can. Because, hey, that's how I roll. This is actually a breezy level, too, because there's pretty much nothing in your way. There's no enemies. It's pretty much just a puzzle. I don't want to screw this up. Yeah, see? You can just bypass that locked door. You just have to jump. Because apparently the trigger is on the ground, so there you go. Pro tip. Completely bypasses it. Now I have an extra key. Because, you know, why the hell not? Too bad I can't take this key with me. It just disappears. But still, they should give you some kind of bonus for that. P-Man leaves video game business. Tokyo, longtime video game hero P-Man. Yeah, as if it isn't referring to a certain yellow creature who looks like pizza with a slice missing. Announces resignation. I'm giving up. Jill's way too good to compete with. P-Man was quoted as saying. Man also cited health problems as a reason. Apparently they're not even going to be willing to put P there. I've been running around mazes eating dots for too many years. Now I'm overweight and stressed out. P-Man also stated that he looks forward to playing that new epic Mega Games release, Kilo Blaster, which is coming soon. Wow, way to self-promote. By the way, check out my game, Capitalist Chaos, Freedom vs. Fruit Bowl. Link in the description. Wink, wink. Yeah, shameless self-plugs. If they can do it, I can do it too. Another superhero is withdrawn from the video game business. He's a superhero. I could have sworn he was just a rock and action hero. Nukem enters Ford Clinic. In an unprecedented exodus from the industry, the hero D. Nukem checked into the Betty Ford Clinic yesterday. I couldn't help it. I'm gonna try to sound like John St. John's Nukem, even though it's after this, I think. Said Nukem, these people at Epic Mega Games are way too good to compete with. Upon hearing the news, Jill commented, Pearl guy, kinda makes me feel guilty for knocking his game off the top 10. Oh, burn! Oh, that's too good. I'm sorry, but that just is. And of course, there are absolutely no enemies in the overworld, because why would they let you die in the overworld? That would just be weird. But of course, it has plenty of this crap in it. Because, you know, you gotta have some kind of puzzles in here. Vine puzzles! Hooray! The best kind. The best Vine puzzle since Donkey Kong 64. Well, you know, this game came out before Donkey Kong 64, but shh. Don't tell them. Don't tell Nintendo. I'm pretty sure Nintendo thinks they started it. So don't tell them. Look at all those numbers under there. Also, look at this. You get extra jumping power, which actually helps you later on. It helps you get bonuses that you would ordinarily never get. This is also a bonus level. Also, you gotta love the music here. It just sounds so crazy. It just sounds insane. Also, you have no weapons, so you have to run away from the crab. The one crab that I think is actually in this level. That's the one enemy that's in this level, and you gotta avoid him. Because you have no way of actually hurting him at all. Check that out. Also, I think there was actually a way that once you turn off the switch, there's actually... I think. Oh yeah, it's because you get a lot of jumping power, so you could actually jump back up there if you wanted to. How you gonna get up there? Well, I go around, stupid. Ugh. As if that wasn't obvious. There you go, there's your answer. As if the game needed to ask me that. As if it wasn't completely obvious, even for me. You know it's obvious when I can figure it out easily. But hey, that's beside the point. I'll just jump. I'll just jump. One jump man. I'll just jump up there. Let's see. I think if I jump from here... Yeah, you can get it all the way up there. Okay, but you can't hit the switch. I don't think there's actually... Actually, there is. If I could get it... If I could time it right... See, look at that. Look at that. I made it back up there. Even though it doesn't matter because you can't get down unless the switch is deactivated. And it's not like you can jump down without it. So that was pretty pointless, wasn't it? Yeah, probably. But look at that. I've got extra jumping power. Fear me, mortals. and your inferior jumping abilities. I am Jumping Man. Of course. Freaking sticky keys. I'm gonna have to change the buttons. If I'm gonna play more MS-DOS games, I should probably change the buttons just so that doesn't happen again. Also, you can do this. Well, not that. Crap. Probably like that. You can actually get these apples over here. Another secret! I'm just full of them. It's the gift that keeps on giving. All you gotta do is do that one extra level. One more than is required. And it will keep on giving to you for the rest of this episode. Well, not the rest of this Let's Play episode. I mean, you know, the rest of this campaign. Arg's Dungeon. This was quite an interesting one. You gotta use the blade to cut your way through this crap. Because there are stones all over the place. And it is actually possible to beat it if you destroy all the stones. It'll just be a little bit trickier. So it would actually behoove you to not destroy all the stone, because it actually helps you. It gives you more of a legging. See, like they give you things like platforms, that way even if you did destroy all of it, it wouldn't really matter all that much. Also, you have to destroy all the ones at least around there, because otherwise you can't go up. And not going up is bad. We gotta get it up. Up, up, and away. There we go. Check that out. That's how you do it. Ha, I simultaneously freed it and I killed it. Isn't that just environmentally friendly right there? That's environmentally conscious. But hey, that's what those stupid birds get for getting my way. The only good firebird is Jill disguised as a firebird. Yeah, that was easy. That was pretty easy. I probably didn't get everything the level had to offer, but I don't really care. You think I care? See, look, here's another bonus. Oh, right. Right, I forgot you have to use a switch. You know what? I'm gonna hit that oh, right. You need the gems to pass. I forgot, never mind. The Phoenix Maze. You probably figured out what kind of maze this is. Stupid. Flaming birds don't like to touch water. This is definitely going to get my computer complaining about sticky keys the most, because you have to keep doing this. Thankfully, you can destroy these things, if you get the drop on them anyway. Okay, I can use Alt without any problems, without it complaining about sticky keys, so obviously I'm going to pick that. You can't even grace water. As Jill, you can grace water, you just can't, you know, submerge yourself in it. Crap. Ah, crap, I forgot. Oh, right. R. It's R for restore, not L for load. See, if you were Jill, that side one, at least you'd be able to touch and be just fine, but as the Firebird, even touching water kills you. Which makes sense because you're made out of fire, apparently. At least I think that's how it goes. You can't afford to touch... You can't even afford to touch it. It'll kill you. It'll kill you dead. Also, the Firebird isn't the only thing you can transform into in this game, but that's a story for another time. I don't know if you can even transform into the other creature in this one, but I'll give you a hint. Rat, rat, rat. Yeah! There we go. These levels are actually pretty short. But I guess that's to be expected. There are so many of them, they're not going to be overly long. I mean, this is a pretty short game after all. It doesn't overstay its welcome, which is good. You know, back when games had that philosophy. Not overstaying their welcome. Hint, hint. But then again, games that are too short are also a problem today, so I don't know. You gotta find the right balance to turn a switch on or off. Yes, because I've never had to turn a switch on or off before. Yeah, you gotta disable those knights, otherwise they'll kill you. The ones that are posed like that, watch what happens when you try to pass one. They'll kill you. They'll kill you dead. There we go, see that? Now I can pass through that one. And I assume that one's important too. Yeah, for that reason. There we go. Just gotta disable all the knights so that they don't kill you. Because they like to kill you. They don't give a crap. Look at that. I remember, at least back in the day, these iron gates wouldn't update properly, so you would have to go off screen. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who had to deal with this. The iron gate would not update on screen. You'd have to go off screen and then go back just to see if it actually disappeared or not. Because it had a problem updating. I guess it's because I had a slower computer, so the screen couldn't refresh fast enough. If that makes any sense. Take that, you firebird. You firebird a-hole. See, just like before, you can technically get through this without the stone blocks, but because those blocks appear and disappear, it would be a lot more convenient for you if you kept some of them. Which I'm trying to do, but these firebirds are really getting in my way. They're really ticking me off. The one good thing about them is that they die when they hit you. They're pretty much explosions of fire. They're like Molotov cocktails. They just explode into fire. Although I think that's blood. I think that's blood hitting against Jill. Yeah, it's funny because this looks like a game that would be for a younger audience, and indeed I did play it as a kid, but at the same time, I mean, you tell me what this looks like. That looks like blood to me. And it doesn't just happen with the firebirds, it happens with pretty much every time you get hit by an enemy. Oh crap, which one did I miss? Let me guess, it's one with another firebird that's still alive, right? Told ya. Come on. Dang it. Dang it. Screw it, I guess I gotta destroy all the stone blocks just to actually get through this. Crap. This sucks. There we go. Damn it. Ah, oh, come on. If that top block wasn't there, I would have made it. Screw it, I guess that works too, right? Come on, Firebird. Let me see what you got. Maybe I should call them moths, since that's what my kid self thought they were. Seriously, am I the only one that thinks they look like moths? I can't be. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to finish all of it in this Let's Play, but at least I can show you this. Okay, just hang on. Here we go. It's the bonus. It's the last bonus that you get, that the game gives you for doing that. And you get to go over here. And you get to go through all these epics. You get to destroy them. You get to destroy the epic name in half. Tim, 1992. Yes, it definitely predates Duke 3D, so it's a little early. It's a little early to be celebrating the death of Duke Nukem and Mario, don't you think? I mean, Washington, video game industry collapses. The video game industry yesterday collapsed into an immense pile of rubble. Gee, too bad, said the entire industry. Those people at Epic make such great games that nobody pays attention to us. The industry then began to cry and whine. Epic Mega Games, currently vacation in the Bahamas, cannot be reached for comment. Wow, they were really up their own backside. I mean, no offense, Epic, but come on. How arrogant can you get? Oh, we've defeated Mario and Duke Nukem, and we caused the video game industry to collapse. Bull crap. You wish. You freaking wish you could get that kind of popularity. I mean, you gotta give them the points for being edgy, I guess. I mean, like, Sega edgy. I mean, this was back in the day when, the freaking frog again, you piece of crap! Obviously, I was making a reference there. You freaking piece of crap! You piece of crap! Also, you can kill them if you manage to stab them mid-hop, but obviously that's trickier to do. That's not quite as simple. That was a good time to save. Well, screw you, game. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I do what I want. Screw you. I do what I want. Whatever. I do what I want. I forgot. What was that? What was that thing that Cartman said on that parody of Mari, he said something about going to the Senate. And then, yeah, I killed some hookers and then I dumped their bodies. Because I'm in the Senate. Whatever. I do what I want. I do what I want. Also, fun fact. The Senate apparently had to pay out, or at least Congress in general, had to pay out settlements because apparently they had sexual harassment allegations. Funny how only one of them was called out on it, but okay. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be getting into that kind of conversation on this kind of game. You guys probably don't want to hear that. Oh well. Ah, stupid frogs. I'll tell you one thing. The freaking frogs suck. There are chemicals in the water supply that turn the freaking frogs annoying. They make the frogs annoying as hell. I don't know what kind of chemicals are in this water, but must be some bad crap to make the frogs this bad. They're putting chemicals in the water supply. I'm sorry. I'll quit being political now. For 2 extra seconds. Maybe. Take this, you stupid ant. There we go. There we go. Isn't that better? That's more like it. Is that Dopey? Is that like an imitation Dopey fish? That couldn't be. This wasn't made by id Software. But it almost looks like it's trying to be like a Dopey. Except, you know, somewhat more intimidating because it actually has teeth. Oh well. Anywho, I think I'm going to end this here for now. That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like jumping abilities. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.